Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Overkill Trading. I hope everybody is having a great day. We're going to be taking some live Discord chart requests here on YouTube. We have a bunch of requests over here. We got Link, Ondo, HBAR, ADA, XLM, AVAX, ICP, LCX, Ethereum, ADA, Monster, that's MicroStrategy. We got Plug, PayPal, Uber, Coinbase. Lots of good requests today. I'm loving these requests. Thank you guys for getting those in. What's going on, Yo Rees? Thank you guys for joining the stream here live. If we can get this video to 100 likes, I will give away 100 XRP to someone here on stream or even on the replay. Let's go ahead and take a look and see what we got going on here. If you guys have chart requests, feel free to put them over here in the Discord channel under the chart request thread. I'm happy to answer any and all of your guys' requests. If you guys are new to the channel, we have a very specific trading strategy that we follow here. We are swing traders. We are not day traders. We focus on a monthly and a daily chart. Okay, so we are not day traders on this channel. If you guys are looking to day trade, if you guys are looking to follow the day-to-day price action, this strategy probably will not work for you. So what we do here is we enter and exit positions using our trading indicator. The green dot means buy and the red dot means sell. So the trading indicator is what I'm going to talk about real quick. I just want to show you guys this week has been bloody for everybody who has been in the markets. Okay, it's been a very, very bloody week. You can see I'm down 12% on my portfolio. That's $28,000 in the last week that I have lost. So if your portfolios are down, guys, just know that you are not alone. The market does correct like this sometimes, and we just got to have a game plan for when it does. And that's the point of, doing the analysis, doing the technicals on the charts, just to show you guys where we could potentially bounce, right? We got our Fibonacci retracement tool here. Okay, we have the trading indicator down here. These are the red and green dots I was talking about. We'll get into that a little bit more for you guys that are new. But the green dots are our buy signals and the red dots are our sell signals. You can see this sell signal came here on Bitcoin back on January 23rd. We were at the top of our Fibonacci retracement tool up here at 106. Okay, that was a great time to be taking profits there on Bitcoin. It is now sold off, and we will see where we end up bottoming. Just watching for that green dot here on Bitcoin. When that thing comes, I think this thing is going to reverse, but I don't think the gains are going to be in Bitcoin much anymore. I think Bitcoin is going to start selling off. The dominance is going to start going down, and people are going to start rotating into things like altcoins. So, again, Bitcoin, not at the greatest place to be a long-term investor here. This is like a day trader market right now for Bitcoin. You could see the fourth rule of our trading rules is right here. We only buy assets that have a green dot on the monthly chart. So again, we're focused on the monthly and the daily chart here, guys. We're thinking 1 to 6 months out, even 12 months at sometimes on some of these positions. Okay, so the first thing we want to see on a chart is a green dot on the monthly. So you can see here a chart of Bitcoin, the green dots that come give us the reversal signal. So this one came right here, January 1st, 2023 at around $18,000. You can see the green dot on the indicator printed at 18,000. That was 2 years ago. It's now sitting at 110. We had another one come right here in October at 26. And the most recent one was in November right here at about 64, and it shot all the way up to 110. So now that the move has kind of already happened, right, it's not the best time, in my opinion, to be taking positions, at least on Bitcoin here, right? We want to catch the beginning of the move. The beginning of the move came again right there in November 2024. That was right around 63, 64. Now, I'm not saying Bitcoin doesn't have a little more juice in it. I think we're going to trade sideways and just kind of melt down from here. I don't think it's a good time to be buying Bitcoin. Altcoins, on the other hand, altcoins are looking extremely, extremely cheap at the moment. I got Comp in my portfolio along with Link. And you could see how these names, right, Comp is on the bottom of these fib levels. So we like to buy in or around the golden zone. If you can buy below the golden zone is just the golden part of our trading indicator here. This is like the average. Okay, we never want to buy way off of the golden zone. This is when we look to sell. Okay, when we get that extended off of the golden zone here, that was a 37% premium on Comp. But now you can see that Comp is coming into the bottom of its Fibonacci retracement tool. So if you're getting into assets down here at the bottom of the Fib tool, okay, that means you guys are getting in down here in despair, right? Because people were buying up here, right? If you look at a chart of comp, people were buying. There has to be a buyer in order for people to sell up here. So this means people were buying up here at 140. We want to buy in the middle or the bottom of the Fibonacci retracement tool. And again, if you guys do not have this tool or the red and green dots down here, you guys can download everything we're going to talk about today by coming here to this trading indicator tab, clicking on this link. It just takes a couple of clicks and everything will load up directly into your chart, and you'll be able to be using the same exact tools here that we're going to talk about here in today's video. But again, on the bottom half of the Fibonacci, right, you can see this orange line is the bottom here. $38 is the bottom, okay, and we're getting it at 50 here. Okay, we don't want to buy up here with everybody else because this is when everybody else is super excited, right? Everybody's buying it up here. Oh my God, it's the greatest thing ever. It's going to go to the moon, baby. Let's run it, right? This is when people are excited. You're not seeing a lot of excitement in the markets right now, guys, but this is the market. Okay, this is what happens in the market. It moves in cycles. People get really excited. If you guys were here in December, everybody was screaming from the rooftops. Oh my gosh. Crypto, crypto, crypto. Everything's going great. Everything's going wonderful, right? Everyone was just on cloud nine because we were just going straight up, baby. And up here, right, when people get really excited, this is when we want to be looking to sell. How do we know when we're up here? We simply just look at see where we're at in regards to our Fibonacci tool here. Again, the golden zone on this thing, the golden zone, that golden part, that is our mean, okay? That is that dotted line on this chart here. Okay, that is the average. So as long as we are getting it around the average or below the average, we are beating 90 to 95% of retail investors because the majority of retail investors are buying up here, right? The majority of retail investors are buying Link up here at $4,000. Okay, we're now getting Link. I mean, Link literally wicked all the way down to the bottom of this Fibonacci at like 2,100 on Sunday. You guys saw that massive dip. We broke that $2,900 level. It went all the way down there to 2,100 and got sucked right back up. So you can actually see Ethereum here is given a green dot here today on the chart. So it's trying to hold on to this low. I told you guys, Ethereum is not going to break 2,100. Okay, if Ethereum breaks 2,100, I will delete my channel. Okay, I probably won't really do that. I'm pulling your strings there. But 2,100 is going to be very hard for the bears to get it down to. That was the capitulation dip that I believe is going to start this altcoin season. I think we're going straight up from here. Okay, I don't see us going lower than that. You guys are actually seeing Ethereum print a green dot here on the daily. So this thing's going to bounce. I don't know when. It's going to be sometime this week, I'm guessing. But I think we are going to get a reversal back to the upside now that we got all that leverage and all the weak hands out of the market. So again, if you guys got chart requests throughout this video, feel free to drop them over here in the chart request thread. There was one more thing I wanted to cover here, and I can't remember what it was. But, oh yeah, there was a lot of dots coming in here. So if we go over here to the alert section, right, those green dots are going to be our buy signals. You can see we just got 37 of those things in the crypto. The new crypto candles, again, new crypto candles form every single day here at 4 p.m. Pacific time. So you see it's 4:09. We just got all these at 4 p.m. And we got Pepe, we got AVAX, Ethereum, we got Algorand, STX, WIF, we got Comp, we got WIF, we got Matic, Super, Mina, BAT. Okay, you guys can go review those. If you guys want me to cover any of these on this, again, just drop them over here in the chart request thread. And we will take a look at those. But again, those green dots are our buy signals. So I would be adding more to Ethereum right here. I'm probably going to buy more Compound here. I'd like to see the candle switch directions here, but I'm looking to add to Comp. And I'm also looking to buy more Chainlink here on the next green dot when we get it. But it looks like Comp and both ETH are given the green dot. Trump does not have any data, but that had a really nice move yesterday. Snapchat really went the other way on us, didn't it, man? That thing was up to almost $13 in the pre-market, and it ended up closing right back down here at 10. So Snapchat's one of those ones that if it goes lower, I'm just going to add more to the position. I'm really happy that we took a little bit off the table going into that earnings call. Like I said, holding into earnings, guys, is always a gamble. They ended up beating, and the stock dumped 8% today. But you guys can see that it's right back where we were just back here a couple Thursdays ago. So about, I want to say 2 weeks ago, we were right back down at this level. So as long as this $10 level holds on Snapchat, I like it. But that red dot is really scary. So Snapchat could definitely dump back down to the bottom of the fib level right here at 850. If it does that, I'm just going to buy more of the stock because, again, I'm long on the asset and I like the company a lot. So that was just a great example of why you should always sell some into earnings. Google also reported, I believe, yesterday. Google, again, had earnings. I told you guys to sell this thing yesterday, but it was down about 7%. Again, when we get to that top of that fib level, that orange line there you guys see at the top, that's when you want to be taking profits, okay? We want to buy closer to this orange line. We want to buy on the bottom half of the Fibonacci, right? Because, again, most people are buying up at the top because they're really excited because the stock or the crypto has gone up a lot and they just think they're going to buy and they're going to make a ton of money because it just keeps going up, 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 up. And now you guys see from December to January how much the sentiment has shifted here. I mean, the sentiment is totally different than it was a month ago. I mean, everybody was excited about crypto back here in December, right before Christmas, right? Everybody was just, oh my God, crypto, 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 crypto. Now you guys see the chat and the Discord and the sentiment online. Like everyone's just scared shitless. They don't know what to do. You know why? Because most of them are in despair. Okay, most of them have sat through that capitulation dip. I told you guys on Sunday, do not sell anything down here. Okay, these markets are going to bounce. We've had some really bullish news. Guys, banks are going to start buying this stuff and using it as their reserves. Governments are going to start buying it. I don't think the top of the market is when that stuff is just now happening. Okay, Trump is a pro-crypto president. He is going to continue to pass legislation in crypto that is going to benefit the government and institutions and banks that want to buy this stuff. He wants to make it easy. He's literally proposing not to even charge capital gains tax on United States-based cryptocurrencies. Meaning if you sell something, you don't have to pay taxes on the gains. That is insane. Okay, you know how much investor money, institutional investor money that's going to bring if people don't have to pay taxes on their gains? Dude, if that actually goes through legislation, and he has literally talked about it, that would just be the most insane thing ever. You will see money flow out of the stock market and into the crypto markets, okay? Things are happening, guys. And again, yes, it sucks. I showed you guys. I'm down like $30,000 this week, okay? 10, 12% of my portfolio. You think that feels good? No, it doesn't. But I'm still bullish on the markets, and I still feel good about our positions. Okay, I still feel good about buying in this area because we weren't buying up here at 30. We weren't buying the top like everybody else. We're buying either in the middle, right, in the golden zone, or down here at the bottom of the fib levels. Because you could see that fib level is a very, very important place where stocks and crypto bounce. You can see it hit the orange line there, pumped, came back down, hit it, went sideways, 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 and then absolutely skyrocketed. So, guys, we're just looking for setups here. So if you guys got chart requests, again, drop them over here inside the Discord. What's going on, Knock? What's going on, Taylor? What's going on, Mizuna? Sell the news and buy the dip, baby. Exactly. It's time to load up. Okay, time to absolutely load up and hold your bags, guys. Don't try to get rich quick on this stuff. Again, if I just went over our strategy. Okay, again, monthly and daily green dots are when we're looking to buy. Okay, this isn't a get rich quick overnight scheme. This is a buy and hold and get rich over time. Okay, and it's not a scheme because the strategy works if you guys can just hold on. Yes, you might have to sit through a couple of dips sometimes, but the bigger the dip, the bigger the rip. So I just encourage you guys to just be patient, right? Be patient, learn from your mistakes, okay, and continue to stay long. Again, we're 1 to 6 months out on our positions. I think I started buying crypto again back in December, right toward the end of December, right around like this area. And yes, we had a leg down, okay? We didn't time it perfectly, but at least we got in right in this area and we weren't getting in up here with everybody else. So again, if the stock or the crypto goes the other way on you, just average down, right? I started buying comp at like $80 and now it's down at 50. So if I buy it here at 80 and I buy it here at 50, my average cost is going to be like 65, right? So that is also why you don't want to go all in on these green dots. You want to buy in increments of 5 to 10%. Okay, and I've talked about that quite a bit in some of my other videos. I got a free trading course over here for you guys, for those of you that are new that can learn a little bit more about the strategy and our approach to the markets. I highly recommend you guys check that out if you are new. And with that being said, let's go ahead and get into these chart requests here. The first one's going to be from Haka GM. This is General Motors. Okay, so GM here is going to be, it's selling off pretty hard down here to 47. I don't like this one here. Okay, I don't like this one. The monthly dot is red, so I would stay away from GM here. I would not be touching that one. Okay, monthly red dot means bail. Okay, especially if it's just now coming. Here's RBN. I don't know if you're probably talking about the crypto here, but that one's back down at the bottom of the fib zone. I just think this one looks like a rug pull. Red on the monthly, again, another one I would avoid here. BLZ. Again, guys, we want to trade things that are going up, not down. Look at this. This is just ugly. Okay, absolute rug pull. Okay, it's right down here at the bottom where it bottomed here last time, right around 3-4 cents. I would just wait for that green dot confirmation. Okay, you want to wait for that green dot. This looks like a newer coin. And I can't encourage you guys enough to buy some quality names here on this sell-off. Buy some names that are going to be around forever. I'm talking about Ethereum, Chainlink. There's a graphic that we posted over here the other day. You guys can see right here the tokens landscape. Let me zoom in on this a little bit for you. But these right here, guys, the Coinbase 50 index, right? These coins were all made in the USA. Like I said before, they're planning on passing a pro crypto like tax laws and stuff like that. Like Donald Trump's literally saying he's going to make it so you don't pay capital gains tax on American-made cryptocurrencies. You could see all these in this red circle, made in the USA. Those are all USA-made cryptocurrencies. So if you buy and sell these, you will not have to pay capital gains tax if that law passes. But you can see World Liberty Financial over here. This is Donald Trump's, pretty much his crypto company that buys these assets. Everything inside this orange circle are names that he is holding, okay, and buying. And then Grayscale, this is another investment fund. So if you look at the cheat sheet over here inside the Discord, let me zoom way out now. Okay, if you look at the cheat sheet over here that we talk about a lot on this channel, okay, institutional investors, guys, these are billionaires and these are the billionaires, right? These are the smart money and the institutional investors, the guys we want to be buying with. So if you look at this graphic, okay, and if you want to see it, just go to the pinned messages up here, and I posted it yesterday, so you could see this. Okay, Grayscale is an institutional fund. So institutional investors give Grayscale. They are a company. Okay, you might have heard of like Edward Jones or something. Grayscale is the same thing. You can see these are all the cryptos that they hold inside of their portfolio. Coinbase, that's another index that institutional investors can invest in. All these 50 names here are inside that index. So these are what the institutional investors are buying, guys. These guys aren't buying stupid little meme coins on the Phantom wallet and getting rugged every day. Okay, these guys are buying quality names. Quality names. I can't encourage you guys enough right now at this time to buy quality names. Don't be gambling on these altcoins or these meme coins. Okay, that's an easy way to go broke. But these are going to be the quality names. Again, this is posted over inside the Discord. You guys can check that link, overkillinvestingclub.com for that. But you guys can see that link is the only name actually in every single one of these circles. Every single one of the circles, Chainlink is the only one that is in every single one of them. I thought that was very interesting. And Chainlink, full disclosure, is actually my largest holding at the moment. Okay, so again, quality names is what we're looking for here. Let's go back to the chart requests here again. If you guys got chart requests throughout this, go ahead and put them over here. We already covered GM, CTX. That's going to be a crypto here. And the monthly chart is exploding on this one. This is, what is this? CTX USD. So I can't see any data on my indicator. It has a red dot here. This one, I would just say make sure it holds $3. I'd put a stop loss on this one at $3, and if it breaks 3, it's probably going right back down there to 2. So $3 is going to be a big level for that one. And here's Isaac requesting Chainlink. Good man. Okay, Chainlink, obviously, boom, down from 24 all the way to 17. I personally sniped an entry off of that level. These levels are the places you guys want to be buying here on the fib. Okay, and again, the Fibonacci retracement tool is part of the trading indicator that you guys can get over here. If you guys do not know how to use it or you're not familiar with it, in the trading course, there's 2 videos I recommend you guys watching, and that is these 2 videos. This is not my video. This is just some guy on the internet that I thought explained the Fibonacci tool very well. The Fibonacci tool is one of the most popular trading tools used among traders, and it's very important to understand it and learn about it. I think if you guys want to better your skills and things like that, but these are great levels to buy at, right? 17 was one of the levels. Down here at 14 is going to be the next level. I'll try to buy Link if it goes that low. I don't think it's going to go below 16, and then the last level would be right down there at 10. So these are great places to average down, right? Average down here, average down here, average down here. Snipe that entry at 17 on the way home from vacation on Sunday. That was an insane dip, and it's sitting at about 19 right now. So chainlink, I still like it, right? It's still green on the monthly chart. This is still my largest holding. Looks like they had some news popping off here. Again, fear, fear, fear. Oh my God, markets are falling. Markets are falling. Smells like opportunity to me, folks. Y'all smell that? Okay, opportunity is in the air. So how I'm playing Link is I'm just holding the position, and I'm looking to average down again. I'm looking to buy again on the next daily green dot. So let's be patient and wait for that. When that gets called out, okay, that will be called out over here in the alerts. Obviously, if you have the indicator, you'll be able to see it for yourself. But I'm really liking the fact that Ethereum has a green dot here today. So if Ethereum reverses here, folks, it's just going to bring all of the market, all the altcoins with it. So Ethereum has a green dot today. We'll monitor that. But we got some strong support right there at 2,600 on ETH. So as long as ETH can stay above 2,600, I think we're going to reverse sometime between this week and the beginning of next week for sure. And we just had a ton of these signals go off over here in the Discord. So you guys can go check those out again. If you guys have these, if you want to request any of these, just drop them over here inside of the thread here. But Link, again, wait on that daily dot. We got XRP next. Okay, XRP was at a good selling point up here at 340. I was telling you guys to take some off the table up here. Okay, we were at the top of the fib. You saw the extension there off of the golden zone. Okay, that was a major extension, 34% off the golden zone. That's when we want to sell. When you get to that 34% spot, right, when we're up there at the top, okay, when we're that far off of the mean, off of the golden zone, up there at the top at the orange line, that is when we want to be taking profits. Okay, that green dot came right there on Saturday, January 11th. You guys can see that right there at 230. It ripped all the way up to about 340. So that was about a 30% trade there. And now we've sold off. We went down there and hit 175. So again, another name we're just going to wait for a green dot here on the daily for. But this level right here at 175 is going to be very, very hard for the bears to get that thing underneath. I would just wait for the confirmation of the daily dot to buy this thing. What else we got? What else we got? I'll take some requests from the chat here at the end of the video. I just want to make sure I'm taking care of our members here first and getting through their requests over here inside the Discord. So if you guys want, I will take some here at the end of the stream. I just want to get through our members' requests here first. So Ondo, it's just sitting right in the middle of the golden zone, right? Sitting right on our mean, right on the level, okay, just kind of going sideways. We're kind of just consolidating here. Another name, I just want to see that green dot on. That one wicked all the way down to $1 on Sunday's capitulation dip. So $1 is going to be the new support level there. And again, just wait on that confirmation for Ondo. We got HBAR. HBAR still in free fall here. Again, just wait on the daily confirmation. The monthly is still green. You're just going to want to wait for that confirmation to see if we bottom there. 20 cents looks like the current support level. I would look to buy this name on the next daily green dot. Ada Cardano. Cardano, same thing. That one's actually got a green dot here today. So if you wanted to play the dot, I would use a stop loss at 70 cents. No telling if we'll bounce here or not. I'd like to see a green candle. We could sell off a little bit more, maybe down to 60 before we actually ended up bouncing, but I do believe we're going to bounce somewhere in this area. Again, we're not buying it up here with everybody else, okay, extended up here off of that golden zone. We want to buy in, around, or below the golden zone. Okay, in my opinion, the best two places to buy are right here in the middle of the golden zone and also down here at the bottom of the Fibonacci level. The bottom of the Fibonacci for ADA is going to be 32, and just with how oversold we are, I don't think we're going to get there. So it's got a green dot here today. Let's see how this thing turns out, how it closes tomorrow. I think we could see a bounce here overnight. We will see what happens. We'll be monitoring this, but 70 cents is the current support. I don't see this thing breaking down below 50 cents. If it comes down anywhere near this level where we bounced at last time, I'd buy the crap out of it. But I'd still remain long here on ADA. Again, the last dot here is still green. This, to me, this February is going to be a flush out candle. I think we're going to continue back up starting in March. I still think the top of the bull run, top of altcoin season is going to be around April or May. So ADA, I like it. It's got a green dot today, so you can nibble here, right? You can add a little bit here, average down, get your costs down a little bit off this dot. And I think we could just go sideways like this for a little bit. Okay, I think we're just going to kind of find a range here, and then we're going to pump. I think that's what's going to happen. So, again, you got a green dot showing up here today on that. XLM. XLM, again, great time to be selling up in this area at 60 cents. You can see how far the wave was up here. The higher the blue wave, the better the sell signal, right? And again, same vice versa. The lower the wave, the better the buy signals. So when you're getting the blue wave up here, printing red dots, that's normally where you want to be taking profits, especially if it's up here against the top of that fib level. You can see right there at 60 cents. And then when we're down here, okay, these are great places to be entering. And you can see how far down here we are right now on XLM. That's another one I'm going to want to be a buyer of here on the next daily green dot, as long as the monthly holds. Again, we wicked right down into that 9-month moving average. That orange line that you guys have on the trading indicator, if you guys downloaded the trading indicator, that is the 9 EMA. Okay, so that is so if you're on a monthly chart, that is the average price over 9 months. And you could see the average price is around 26. That's exactly where it wicked down to. So that's a big level there. I'm going to put the stop loss on this one at 25 cents. Okay, and I would be looking to buy this one on the next daily green dot there on XLM. AVAX. Colo here requested just about every single cryptocurrency. I love it. I'm happy to cover these for you guys. I appreciate you guys tuning in, and hopefully you guys are getting some value from this. And AVAX is, again, down here. That actually almost touched the bottom of the fib level. So $20 is going to be the support on AVAX here. Again, that one's got a green dot showing up here today. Very big discount prices, guys. When we get into the red zone on the fib, okay, when you're in the red zone, that's when we're sitting at major discount prices. I mean, from the top back here in December, we're literally down like 60 to 70% from the top. Okay, you're talking 60% down. So if you guys think about the psychology of the market, most people are buying up, right, 100%, right? We went from 22 all the way to 56. That was a 150% move all the way to the top. This is where most people are buying. Okay, you can see the top of the fib level was right up here. We were very close. We were getting red dots. Great time to be taking profits. Okay, down here now these are discount prices. This is like despair. This is despair territory. I mean, you guys have seen the sentiment over the last week. Everyone in the Discord's just losing their minds. Everyone's sad. Everybody's like, oh my God, capitulation, right? It happened, guys. It happened. This is the market, right? If you didn't have a stop loss set, go to work, find a way to make some money, and look to average down. Bring your costs down. The assets that you're buying, the assets that you're accumulating, you guys should be thinking about holding these for at least 1 to 6 months with this strategy, okay? And even up to 12 months. You got to ask yourself, do I think AVAX, right? If I were to buy AVAX today off this green dot, do I think it's going to be higher than $25 by 2026? Okay, think of January, think of February next year this time, or sometime between that, right? Think about May or June or July. Do you guys think we're just going to go down the whole entire year? Or do you think we're going to get a bounce, and do you think we're going to be higher at some point here in 2025? You got to ask yourself that question. Okay, if you're going to ask me that question, I'm going to think absolutely we're going to be higher than these prices at some point in 2025. We have very pro-regulation going in the United States. We have countries adopting it, banks starting to buy it for their reserves. Okay, big buyers, guys. Big money coming into the markets, and they're getting it cheap right now because all of retail is panic selling down here, okay? They can't buy unless you guys sell. Does that make sense? So if you're selling down here in the red zone, you're screwed. You're never going to make money at this if you guys can't sit through a dip like this for a week or two. Okay, you're just never going to make money doing it. Eventually, we're going to find a bottom. Money's going to start flowing back in, and we're going to reverse and go back up. When is that going to be? It could be tomorrow. It could be next week. It could be 3 weeks from now. It could be a month from now. I don't know. But all I know is that we're getting it at major discount prices down here in this area, guys. This is the gold. This is the golden zone. This is the red zone. Okay, the red zone is where the major discount prices are. This is where we're at right now. Okay, right here in the golden zone, we were getting these dots. Okay, when we were in the gold, I thought we were in a bear trap here. I thought we were definitely in the bear trap, and I thought we were going to see a reversal. I didn't think we were going to go into a despair dip, and we did. Okay, we're below the mean now. We're below the golden zone. Now we're down here. Okay, so now you can sell, you can quit like a pansy and go run back to doing whatever you're going to do. Or you can dig your heels in here, right? Go find a way to raise some more cash. Go drive some Uber. Go drive some DoorDash. Go do something to make more money. Go to work, right? Raise some money and start buying things at a cheaper price, because we are at discount prices right now across the board in crypto. Okay, and I do not think altcoin season is over, folks. I do not think it's over. This is a shakeout dip, right? You got big institutional money coming in here. Okay, and they are buying it at these discount prices because they just got all of the retail to start panic selling down here. They're like, oh my God, it's over, right? Bitcoin, everything's going down, right? Altcoin season's over. It's never coming. It's all over. Okay, I don't think that's the case at all. I think we could maybe go sideways for a bit down here like this, like we did from August to like October. We could just chop, chop, chop. But eventually, I think we're going to get one of these moves back up to the top of that fib level sometime here in 2025 again. I don't know when it's going to be. My prediction, the top of the market's going to come sometime between April and May. Okay, that's what I'm shooting for. So the things that I'm buying today, I'm not buying for tomorrow's price. If I were to buy AVAX here and we go down 10% tomorrow, I don't care. Okay, because I'm not buying for tomorrow's prices or Friday's prices. I'm buying for the prices, right, 1 to 6 months down the road, because we're focused on a monthly and a daily chart. Okay, so we're looking at things 1 to 6 months here. Again, we're not day traders. So AVAX, I think you're at major discount prices here. And if it goes any lower, I would just keep buying it all the way down. You guys don't have to put your whole entire portfolio in right here, but you could put, I recommend anywhere from 5 to 10% increments. Okay, when I say 5%, I mean if you have $100 portfolio, 5% of 100 is $5. Okay, I would invest 5%, 10% down here at these levels, 5 to 10% up here at these levels. If it goes the other way on you, you simply just buy the same amount of shares, but at a cheaper price, and bring your cost basis down. Okay, it's called averaging down. Okay, and again, we want to buy in the golden zone, around it, or below it. These are major discount prices here on AVAX, and you're getting the signal here today. So I don't see that one breaking down below $20. Thank you for coming to my Tech Talk. What else we got? We got AVAX, ICP. ICP is also major discount prices here. Okay, major. That one wicked all the way down to 550. Insane. And you're getting the dot here today. So watch for this one to reverse. That one's going to have a hard time breaking 6. I'd like to see that one. I'd like to see a green candle before I bought. But you are getting a signal here on ICP. If you're in the name, I would set a stop loss at like, well, I'd set it at the bottom of this wick right here at like 550. 550 on the stop loss if you guys want to play this dot. And again, right at the bottom of the fib zone, I think these are major discount prices. LCX, I believe, was right in the middle. Still kind of falling here. That's one you're going to want to wait for a green dot on as well. I'd like to buy this one at like 10 cents if we can get it. I don't know if we're going to get down there, but the current level to watch is going to be right there at like 15 cents. So wait for the green dot on LCX. ASM, Assemble AI. Okay, so again, everyone was probably buying this one up here at 8 cents. I like this sell-off here. Okay, big major sell-off, about a 50% drop so far. Another one you're just going to want to wait for that green dot on the daily. If you can get this one down here at like 2 cents, that would be awesome. Okay, so I'd just be watching the fib levels. Like right now, it's not a bad place to maybe start a position on the green dot when you get it. And then if it dips down here, you buy more. If it dips down here, you buy even more. Okay, so wait for the green dot confirmation on that one, but that could be an interesting AI play right there. We got Render, RNDR. Yeah, Isaac, I'm waiting for a green dot to buy more Link. Yep, I bought it 17. I don't even know if I'm going to buy it. I mean, I am heavy on Link right now. I want to buy more of like Comp or maybe even Ethereum at these levels. Those are the two those are the two crypto I think I'd average down on. I also like Uniswap. Uniswap's in the watch list. And by the way, guys, we drop a watch list every single Friday here. These are all the names we're looking to buy throughout the week, stocks and cryptocurrencies. You guys can get that watch list right over here under the watch list tab by clicking on this link right here. That will pull up the watch list for you. and you'll be able to look at the same exact names that I personally am holding and looking to buy here inside of this list. So again, that link is over inside of the watch list tab right there. All you got to do is click on this link. We also drop a video every Friday to go over it. So yeah. Let's get back here to some requests. We got RNDR. Is this RNDR? No, this is Uniswap. RNDR. This one here is at the bottom of the fib zone as well. So that one got a green dot yesterday. Again, this one's going to have a hard time, in my opinion, breaking down below 360. So if you're in the position, I'd set a stop loss at 350. If 350 breaks, we're going into free fall. But you guys can see how it bounced on this fib level right back here in November and absolutely ripped. We're literally sitting right on the same level. Okay, right on the same level there. AERO. AERO is right there on the right near the red zone here. I'm just waiting on a green dot on this one as well. Again, major discount prices. $2 all the way down to 90 cents is a big drop. So we're looking to accumulate at these prices, looking to buy on these green dots at these levels. And if that one goes down to like 46 cents, I'd yeah, buy the crap out of it. This one is on the watch list as well. Near token. Near's getting absolutely smacked. Okay, that one's down a hefty amount there. $8 all the way down to $2.70 for a 65% dropper. Okay, that dipped all the way down to $2.70. It's got a green dot showing here today. I want to wait for a green candle to buy this, but that one's going to have a really hard time breaking that $2.50 level, but I think this one's going to bounce pretty hard here. Okay, that's a massive capitulation dip. That's despair, again, over on our cheat sheet. So got the green dot today. Not a bad place to add. If you want to buy it here, use that stop loss at like 240. But I think we're going to bounce, again, probably here by the end of the week. You guys are going to see a bounce in crypto. Filecoin, another name we were talking about over in the Discord today that is very oversold. Okay, $3 is the level we're watching here on Filecoin. This thing is sitting down here at the bottom. 280 is going to be the stop loss, but very oversold. Again, that fib level, you guys could see we bounced there at 3, went all the way up to 9. We bounced on it, bounced on it, bounced on it. This is a great place to be buying. Okay, these are major discount prices at these levels. I really like Filecoin here. I'd be a buyer of it here today. And that's another one of those names that is in that fund. Again, that fund is right here in the pinned messages if you guys want to check this out. But Filecoin is in the Grayscale Trust, and it is made in the USA. So that's a very interesting play here. I really like it, and that one's got a green dot here showing today. So in my opinion, guys, these are major discount prices in crypto. I didn't think we were going to get this low. I really didn't think we were going to sell off this hard, but we did. And again, like I said, go find a way to raise money. Go drive Uber. Go do what you need to do. Go start mowing lawns, whatever. Right? Raise money and buy more because we are going to go up. Okay, we are going to bounce eventually here, and we are at major discount prices. You haven't had an opportunity to buy stuff this cheap since back here in September, October, right? This was the price. These were the cheap prices. Okay, down here, we did the Ripski. Okay, that was a 200-300% move. You doubled or tripled, quadrupled your money on that move over that month period of time. So I don't know when this is going to happen again, but it will happen again. It's just a matter of when. I do think it's going to be sometime in 2025. Again, my prediction for the top of altcoin season is going to be anywhere from April to May. You're going to be very happy you were buying today in April or May. In my opinion. Again, I'm just a guy on YouTube. Read the disclaimer, guys. I'm not a financial advisor or a security broker. I am just a guy on YouTube who likes to read charts. Filecoin, we got through all of them. ETH from Becky. Nathan said he bought more ETH today. I'm ready for it to rip, waiting for the green dot on link. Yes, sir. Good man. Okay, ETH's looking really good here today. It's got a green dot. ETH is, yeah, again, we're sitting at 2,700. We have really strong support right here at 2,600. If 2,600 breaks, we'll most likely go back to 24 or 2,200 bucks. But guys, it's going to be really hard for those bears to get this thing back down. I mean, this was the people who were shorting. This was their dream dip, right? They got it, and then they closed out their positions. Buyers stepped in. You guys look at the normal candles here, okay? They wicked it all the way down. If you guys don't know what a bull hammer is, this is like a definition bull hammer here, okay? That means the sellers, they got it all the way down, all that leverage, all those people that were in the markets that didn't belong in the markets, they all got liquidated. Okay. This is why I don't recommend using leverage in the crypto markets, because if this happened to you, you literally got liquidated. You're toast. Okay. But now the buyer stepped in, bought it up. Now we're going sideways here, building the base. I think we're going to explode back to 4,000 here. I think ETH will be at 4,000 probably by the end of April. I think you're going to see ETH at 4,000. So that's about 80% from where we're sitting right now. Again, you got the green dot here showing today. I really like ETH. These are all the ETFs. Those are all just going to really matter based on ETH and how it moves. I think they're all major buys right now. Anything with Ethereum right now, I think is a major buying opportunity, guys. I think we're very oversold. I think we're going to bounce very hard. And when we do, we're going straight back to 4,000 without a doubt. VRTX. Looks like a pharmaceutical company here. Yeah, guys, if we can get this stream to 100 likes, I will give away 100 XRP here on the stream. If we could do it on the replay, I'll give away 50 XRP if we can do it on the replay. But if we can do it on the live, I will give away 100 XRP. And it looks like we need about 74 more likes. VRTX, this is one that's up here getting close to the top. You can see how overbought it is here on the wave. So again, if you guys are looking at these waves, we want to be buying down in this area. You can see the price was 406, and we want to be selling up in this area. Same thing. Okay, when we get to the top of that fib level, that's when we want to look to sell our assets. This is VRTX. I'd be a seller of this name here, and it's got earnings coming up. Looks like next Monday. So I'd be taking profits up here in this area. If you got in on the green dot again, you had a nice 20-30% trade right there. Take your profits and go find the next one. AMD. You guys have been requesting this a lot. I've been bearish on AMD for a long time now. Okay, you got the red dot back here in April at about $200, and it's just selling off. People keep trying to buy the dip, buy the dip, buy the dip. I would not dip buy this thing until we either settle down here or get a green dot. You can see the last green dot came right here in 2023. The price was $69. It went all the way up to $220. Okay, we want to wait for confirmation. The green dot on the monthly chart tells us what the macro direction is, right? That tells us that the macro direction is in our favor, right? We want to buy things that are going up, not things that are going down. Okay, and right now the dot is red. So if you're trying to buy AMD here, guys, you're going against the strategy. So you need to wait till that thing flips to green. It's going to happen. Okay, I don't know when. It could be a year from now. It could be 6 months from now. It could be in 3 months. I don't know when. Okay, I can't predict the future. All I can do is look and see if it's green or not. And that green dot will be called out over here inside the alerts section as well. We call out all the monthly and all the daily dots over here under the alerts tab in the Discord section right here. Okay, so I just wait for the monthly green on that one. And that's AMD. We got MSTR. What did this thing do today? Didn't they have earnings or something? Okay, I just think this one's at a massive premium. Okay, we're buying it on the top half of the golden zone. It's got a green dot today, but it's just going sideways here. So it looks like they did have earnings. They didn't make any money. Holy shit. They made no... They hardly make any money, dude. $120 million last quarter. They're a tiny company, dude. I guess they would make money if they sold their Bitcoin, but they're not selling it. So, yeah, it didn't really react to the earnings. No news available. What did that say? MicroStrategy is scheduled to report quarterly financial results after the market close on Wednesday. So they reported. Looks like they absolutely missed it by a mile, by 3,000%. They missed it. So I don't know what this thing's going to do. It has a green dot. So if you're playing that green dot, I'd use a stop loss right there at the top of the golden zone at 311 there. So you're risking about 8% to the downside on that. I think there's some better names to buy. Right now, I'd like to buy the names that are close to this orange line down here. You saw like Comp, right, way down there right now. CELH is just melting down at the moment. What else is there? AI. I sold half of my AI position today just because it's either going to bounce really big tomorrow or it's going to take a drop like Snapchat did today. But I think there's some names that are very oversold. Don't get obsessed with MSTR here. I mean, MSTR is already gone. Like, I mean, it went from 100 all the way up to $600 this year. So it's already had a massive move. Now it's just kind of going sideways. So I personally would rather buy after like a capitulation dip. Okay, a capitulation dip is like what happened on Ethereum. right? I'd be looking to buy Ethereum, not MSTR here. Okay, that's capitulation. Okay, this right now is it's just sideways. It's blah. Like I do not like this as a trader when we just go sideways. I like to see a big overreaction like we got on crypto on Sunday. Big overreaction to the downside. Okay, and then we get that bounce, right? Flush everybody out, and then we buy on the green dot and ride that thing back up. Okay, trading sideways action like this, it's just boring. Okay, and then eventually they end up just dumping it on you. So if you're in it, I'd use a stop loss again at like 311 on that. FNMA. Good request here. This is Fannie Mae. So the other thing that Trump's going to do is make the regulatory rules, the regulations for banks and stuff like that. It's going to be a lot easier on lending. So I heard that Fannie Mac, which is a really big lending company, right? They're going to benefit from that. So this one looks very interesting. I'm looking at the monthly chart here. It's just now starting to break out here. Okay, this thing was all the way up here at 90 bucks back in like 20, or that was 06. So that thing's starting to move up. I like this one as long as it holds on to $5. $5 needs to be your stop loss. You got the buy signal here today. So I'd be looking to buy this one here today if you got the signal. Okay, and then ride that thing up when this stochastic RSI, this light blue line, comes up here and touches the white dotted line. Okay, that is when you want to look to sell. Okay, that is when you want to look to sell. But that one looks good. INVZ. INVZ sitting right in the middle. I'd wait on the green dot on that one. RBLV. Revolve Group. Revolve Group is sitting right at the top of the golden zone here. So the stochastic's a little high for me. I think they're going to dump this one. So if you're in it, I'd use a stop loss again at the top of that golden zone right there at about $29 for the stop loss. Devin says, could you explain your thoughts behind selling your AI position? What's going to cause a move tomorrow? I only sold half of the position. So I was buying down here like 30 bucks. My options were up around 30% today. And the stochastics just getting right into that territory where it could go either way. I'm hoping for a breakout tomorrow. Okay, I'm hoping it breaks out. If it can break out over 35, it's going to ride probably back up to 43, but I just didn't want to chance it here. I was up 30% on my options, so I sold half. I sold half of the position, and I'm letting the other half ride here. Okay, once the stochastic RSI, that light blue line, starts getting higher, okay, that's normally when I look to sell some of my position, 25%, 50%, sometimes all of it. Okay, so I'm still holding half my position. I just took a little bit off because I was up 30%, and I'm holding that cash, and I can use that cash to now buy something that is dipping, right? Like something like comp, right? Down here, I could buy it at a discount with the cash because I made 30%. You make 30%, that's good profit. A lot of people are happy with 5% a year on their portfolios. So this thing could blast off tomorrow. I'm not saying it can't, and it probably will. But if it goes the other way, right, at least I took some cash off the table when I thought it was a little overbought. Again, it was just kind of one of those things where I'm trying to raise cash right now with how much of a dip that we've had. So anything that I'm up on, I want to take a little bit off, and I want to look to dip by some of these other opportunities that I'm seeing in the market. So I think AI stocks look really great, though. I really think this thing's probably going back to 40, 44. When it does, right, I still have half of my position, and I'm going to benefit from that happening. If it goes the other way on me, I can simply just take the cash that I used to sell to sell the position, and I can buy more, if that makes sense. So I'm just I'm protecting my capital. Again, up 30%. I normally like to take a little bit off if I'm trading options. So I do think that one has some more room to go, though. I'm not saying that's bearish. I just wanted to take some profits on that. I hope that makes sense. Samantha says, do we not worry about the red dot on file? So yeah, file. A lot of crypto right now has red dots on the monthly. So the thing with these red dots right now is the fact that it's still February, right? February 5th. So if you think about it, I think there's 30 days in February. I think there might be 29 actually, or something like that. So there's technically like 25 more days left in February. Okay, 25 more days left in the month. So if this thing bounces at these levels, right? If this thing bounces and goes back up to say like $6 here by the end of the month, okay, this red dot will go away. That red dot will disappear. Okay, it won't be on the chart anymore if we can bounce off this bottom level here. for a lot of these names. Even Ethereum here has a red dot. But again, if Ethereum pumps back up to like 3,500, okay, if it comes back up here to like 34, 3,500, the red dot will go away. So if the red dot is showing up, it's just something to be cautious about, right? But if the month prints red, meaning we close the candle red and the red dot is still there, that's when you want to be concerned. But again, I'm watching the lows of these candles with the red dot. So for example, right, if I zoom in here to Filecoin, let me zoom in. You can see the bottom was 284. So that is the low that I'm using, right? That red dot is giving me the low, saying like, hey, set your stop loss here at 280, okay? If that breaks, we're in trouble. But if we can bounce here, like I think we're going to, because we're literally at the bottom of these fib levels, okay? I think we're going to get some buy action, and I think by the end of February, you're going to see a lot of these red dots disappear. And again, I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, okay, again, the bull market will be over, but look how strong this support level has been for Filecoin here. Okay, if you zoom in, and this is such an oversold chart, you can see right here, December 22nd, we bounced at the level. Right here, what was this? We got Gala going off there. October 2023, we bounced on the level, and now we bounced on it right here in September, and we're literally touching the same exact level, that 280 level. So that has been very strong support for this crypto. So that's what we're watching. Yes, it does have a red dot, but again, you got to remember, there's 25 days left in the month. So if we get a move up, okay, and we go back up over $5 or whatever, that red dot will go away. And $5 is literally where we were sitting like a week ago. So we have 3 weeks to get back over 5. Okay, that's 21 of these daily candles to get back over 5. If that happens, you will see that dot disappear. So that's what we're watching. Again, until the candle closes, we shouldn't be worried about that red dot. We should just be seeing where the bottom is, which is 280. I think this is a great opportunity to buy Filecoin, in my opinion. Aiden says, I asked about BBI on Monday. You said looking good. I didn't buy. It ripped 43% today. Dang, dude. 43%. Wow. So again, this is where you want to be taking some profits up here at $7. So AI looks really good. Okay, I'm probably going to regret selling that half of AI tomorrow. But again, I was just trying to raise some capital to buy some of these names that are dipping really hard. So I normally like to sell the positions that I'm up on when I want to raise some cash. I think I'm sitting around a little over 15% cash right now. So I have cash on the sideline that I'm ready to dip by, right? I'm waiting for my dots to come in to average down on some of these positions that I'm down on, like comp, like CELH. CELH is a long-term hold. Like I have a very small position on this. Okay, I'm not big heavy on this. I just think it's very oversold at the moment. I mean, you saw it's just been absolutely annihilated here over the last few months. Again, I jumped the gun. I didn't wait for the green dot, so it's gone against me a little bit, but it's like literally 1% of my portfolio. Like it's a tiny increment of capital that I have dedicated to CELH. Snapchat's another one I could look to buy. If we can hold on to 10 tomorrow, $10 is going to be a big level for that one to watch. Boeing had a nice breakout today with a green dot. I think Boeing's going back to 200 here, probably by April. Okay, if that thing can pop up over 190, that thing's going right to 200. I got some options on that, but AI is looking good. BBAI, again, that thing just absolutely ripped. I'd just be looking to take profits up here personally, because again, if you got it on this dot right here on Friday at 380, you're up 100% in like 3 days. You doubled your money in 3 days off of this dot. So I would be taking profits up here though. I would be selling BBAI up there, not chasing that one. NMR is down at the bottom of its fib zone. I'm gonna guess this one just looks really ugly. Yeah, that's just an ugly monthly chart. I don't know what that project is. Again, I'd focus on quality crypto names, guys. Buy some quality. GME, GameStop is still green here on the monthly, but that red candle is showing there. This one needs to dip. I don't like it. It's just fading here. I'd look to buy GameStop around 20 bucks. 20 bucks, that fib level, you guys could see that red fib level on the Fibonacci, that red line. That's where we've been bouncing. We sold off into it there, sold off into it there, sold off into it here, and bounced. So watch for that one to come bottom at 20 bucks on GME. We got EL. This is going to be a stock, I believe. This one is also selling off here hard. It's got a green dot there on the monthly, and it's sitting right at the bottom. Looks like they beat their earnings. They did pretty good on their earnings, but they sold off. So that's sitting down there at like 61 again, the bottom of that fib level. I just make sure this one holds on to 60 here. 60 is going to be a big level for you. Wait for a green dot if you want to buy it. Plug power. This is an interesting play. Okay, this one's trying to reverse here at about $2. I still like this one. I think we could definitely bounce here. You want to use a stop loss on this one at 150. 150 is going to be your stop loss again at the bottom of the fib, that orange line. Great place to buy, discounted prices. I don't know much about this company. I do know that the green dot is still on the monthly chart though. So just make sure that one holds 150. PayPal. This one sold off on its earnings, I believe. So yeah, it's a falling knife at the moment. I would wait to see where the green dot comes before I bought this one. Again, I never want to catch a falling knife. Right now, this thing is just going down. So I want to wait for the green dot, see where we bounce. If we can get this thing at like 68, 70 bucks, I think that would be a good place to start buying. Looks like they beat their earnings and they actually sold off on it. So again, just waiting on that green dot confirmation for an entry on PayPal. We got Uber. I saw they were down big after their earnings as well. Looks like they got sucked back up a little bit. Oh yeah, they beat their earnings and sold off. So it's so funny how earnings moves. Like companies will beat their earnings and then they will sell, right? We were down 6% today and they absolutely crushed their earnings. They beat it by 500%, better than expectations. But Uber's another one of those names that has a red dot here on the monthly chart. And it's sitting on that fib level, that red fib level right there at around 63. So that's going to be a big level for Uber there. You want to make sure that level holds right there at $63. I'd put a stop loss there. If it breaks it tomorrow, we're probably going down to 56. If we go down to 56, I think that'd be a good place to buy Uber. I'm going to put this one on the watch list here. We're going to keep an eye on that one. If that one dips down to 56, I'd buy Uber, especially because it looks like they're making money now. I mean, they're just crushing their earnings. They made $12 billion last quarter. $12 billion last quarter. That's insane. Okay. They're making like $50 billion a year right now. So they're obviously a massive, massive company. And again, if we can get it at discount prices down here in the red zone, that's where we typically want to be buying. So let's watch this one. What's the hourly saying? Okay, the hourly's trying to bounce there at the end. I think a lot of these moves were flush out moves. I think a lot of these names are going to do really good in 2025. We'll see where Uber ends up, but I would love to buy that near 56 or so. Devin says, just wanted to thank you for all the time you're putting into teaching. I started my first funded account eval this week. Boeing was the first trade on the account, and the move today was awesome. Happy to hear that, brother. Happy to hear that. And I learned just as much from you guys as you learned from me. So I appreciate you guys tuning in and all the support on the channel. Here's Coinbase. Coinbase is just kind of going sideways. Another one I'd like to see just a capitulation dip on. Looks like they got earnings coming up here next week. So I'm personally going to wait to see what happens on earnings. If they end up missing their earnings or selling off on it, I want to buy this company. Coinbase is going to be such a strong play over the next years, right? Over the next century. I mean, they're making a lot of money. I'll tell you that. Okay, and we're still green on the monthly. So the trade is still on. Personally, I don't want to buy this chop. I want to wait for a big move to the downside. I want to buy it lower in the golden zone, not just kind of like hanging out here. I hate choppiness. Okay, I don't like to buy up here in this zone. I like to buy on the bottom half of the golden zone, in or around the golden zone, or down here at the bottom of the fib. Okay, I don't think Coinbase is a very good buy right here. QNT. It's another ISO name here. This one dipped down into the red zone there, got sucked right back up. Another one, we just want to wait for that green dot confirmation. But the lower we go down here, right, the more of a discount we're getting. Let's just wait for the green dot confirmation. But this one's going to have a hard time breaking down below that $70 level there. We got UPS. God, I was just looking at this. These UPS and FedEx are just getting racked, dude. Look at that. They beat their earnings and just got absolutely crushed. So they missed on revenue by about $108 million. They're still making $25 billion a quarter. We're getting really oversold here. So this one looks interesting with a stop loss at 109 there. The monthly is red. I mean, this chart is just so ugly. But now that we're down here at the bottom of the fib, right, this was a very big overreaction here. 109. I just wait for the green dot confirmation, but they're going to have a hard time breaking that thing down below 109. That's going to be a big level. I would just wait for that confirmation on UPS. AERO, we covered API 3. API 3 is down here on the bottom as well. Okay, 66 cents is that level. It's getting a green dot today, but it's red here on the monthly. So I don't know what this project is. It looks very weak though. Okay, it looks very, very weak. Again, know what you're buying, but this thing wicked down. I mean, it broke its low from over here. So I just don't think that thing looks very strong. I think there's some better names to buy right now than API 3. Buy quality right now, guys. Quality names. Don't go for these home run new projects, right? Brett is another one. Everyone was super excited about this project up here at $22. You guys remember, oh my God, Brett back in December. Everybody was talking about it everywhere in the Discord, everywhere on Twitter. Brett up here at 22 cents. Silence down here. Nothing's going on here at 5 cents. Okay, I'm not a fan of these new projects. I want staying power, especially in the cryptocurrency market. Okay, especially in the cryptocurrency market. I want things that are getting utilized and they're getting bought by institutional investors. The names that are getting bought by institutional investors are right here. You guys go to the pinned messages in the crypto chat here. Okay, right here, bang. Look at that. Okay, these names are being bought by institutional investors. These are the names we should be focusing on right now, not Brett. Okay, Brett's just getting freaking wrecked. I wouldn't, I don't know. I don't know anything about the project, so I can't really speak on it. If you know something about the project, if you think it's a good project, buy it. But based on the chart, it doesn't look like a very good project to me. It looks like a rug pull. QNT, we covered DOT. DOT's another one at big discount prices, okay? We were buying this one up here at 8. We bought it again down here around 6. I got stopped out at 5.90. Okay, I had to sell my position at $6. I got liquidated there, and now it's down here around 4. So you could see it almost hit the fib level right there at $4. But I think this one's a very oversold right now. If you're in the position still, again, I would be looking to raise capital right now and look to average down your position. This thing I don't think is going lower than 4. Okay, 350 in that range. Right now we're just at major discount prices down here at $4. I think Polkadot is a great trade here for the long term, right? 1 to 6 months out. You can even think 12 months out. I think we're going to eventually be back here at $11. Aiden says on Robinhood, is a stop loss a stop limit or a stop order? So I think it's called a stop. Yeah, stop order is probably the one you want. The stop limit order, that one's kind of funky. I just use the stop. I think it's called a stop market order is what it's called. We got XLM. We covered Uniswap. Uniswap is, in my opinion, at a pretty good level right now. We wicked all the way into the red zone here at $6.90. And $8 is going to be your support level. You got the green dot yesterday. So watch for this thing to pump. This is built on the Ethereum blockchain. Obviously, if Ethereum pumps here, Uniswap's going to go too. I would like to see the candles swap to green here, but this one's going to have a hard time getting down there below that $8 level. So I'm a buyer down here again, and I'm going long on it. Okay, if it comes down here and touches the orange line, I'll just buy more. But again, I want to see this thing break out here over that 9 EMA, that orange line that you see on the trading indicator. When that breaks out, I think we're going right back to 18 on Uni here. Okay, very oversold at the moment. RNDR recovered. What does the big yellow arrow mean on the chart? So you said Dell. So I draw those myself. So you see the arrow. Okay, that's just a drawing tool. If you guys see that on my charts, it's the, I got to see where it is now. I think it's right. Man, where'd it go? So I have these tools. I don't know where to find it, but I just click on this and I'll put it on there. That's just to point out stuff when I'm posting charts for you guys. Okay, the yellow dot isn't part of the indicator or anything. It's just a drawing tool that I can draw on my chart, and I could show you guys like, hey, like look at the orange line down here. This is a great place to accumulate assets, right? This is the golden zone. So if you ever see that on my charts, it's not part of the trading indicator. It's just something that I marked. Like if I was pointing out this green dot here on Dell, I'd say, hey, we got a green dot. Look at that. Okay, and it's bouncing off a very important fib level. So that doesn't mean anything on the indicator. The only thing that matters on the indicator down here is the green dots. I've explained the difference between the types of dots, but if you guys want to set an alert for those, all you got to do is right click, hit add alert. Okay, and then we use the big green circles and the small green dots. Okay, the big green circles are going to be more accurate than the small green dots, but we like to use both of them just to see what's going on. And then the golden dot, that is something that we've talked about before. That is actually the most bullish indication that you can get from the trading indicator. So those very rarely come. You very rarely see a golden dot on the indicator. The last one I remember, I've seen a couple actually, but the last one that was, you know, planted in my mind was right here on HBAR. HBAR gave you see that golden dot. Okay, that is the holy grail of indicators on this. Okay, so that golden dot came back there November 4th at 4 cents, and it went all the way up to 40 cents. That was a 10x trade there on HBAR. So if you ever see a golden dot on your indicator, that is literally the most bullish indication that you can get. And we also have those called out over here in the Discord as well. If you just catch like one or two of those, right, this membership over here to get the alerts. If you guys aren't a member yet, it's about $4 a month right now if you guys pay for the year in full. But you get the trade alerts, the weekly watch list, the advanced market analysis, the ability to request charts in these videos, 24/7 trade support, member chat, giveaways, and more. It's about $4 a month. We have over 1,000 people in there, but you will get those golden dots called out over here. And those things are just massive, massive buying opportunities. So yeah, if you guys are interested, that link, go to overkillinvestingclub.com and you guys can join up there. It's free to join the Discord. Again, I give away a lot of free content. I got a free trading course over here with about 7 or 8 videos you guys can watch. A lot of free content up here. Just make sure you guys read the server rules if you guys are new. One thing, I'll never add you guys as a friend or DM you asking for money or cryptocurrency. There's a lot of people out there right now trying to pretend to be me. Just beware of scammers and things like that. I'll never DM you asking for money or crypto. My only 2 products are going to be the trading indicator and the membership to the Discord. Everything else is a scam. So if anyone tries to add you on Discord or on social media, it is not me. Okay, it is not me. I will never add you as a friend first. It's nothing personal. It's just a way that I use, a way that I like to protect, you know, people from getting scammed. So I will never add you on social media. And all my social media accounts are posted over here in the Discord as well. I'm on YouTube, Twitter, TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram. These are going to be my real accounts. Okay. So anything outside of these accounts are going to be scams. Okay. And I'm on Twitter as well. So just a little FYI. What are your thoughts on the PI cycle top indicator? PI, I don't know what that is, my friend. Jasmy down here in the red zone again. Discount prices, just waiting on the green dot for Jasmy here. What else we got here? AIP. I have the indicator. I know the daily is not green. Hit 61.8% recently after the AI scare. Hourly has a large golden dot. So API. I don't know if that was a crypto. Oh yeah, you got the golden dot there on the hourly chart. So if you were playing that hourly dot, I would just use the stop loss at the low right there at $9. Yes, it doesn't have a green dot yet, but right, the hourly is going to feed the daily. So if you're getting it down here, if you're buying it here off the golden dot, if you want to play that signal, $9 is going to be your stop loss. But again, we focus more on the daily and the monthly. So $9 if you're playing that hourly dot is going to be your stop loss. And the bigger the time frame you guys are looking at, the more accurate the signals. So if you guys are in like a 15-minute chart, you can see how many dots are coming down here. There's just a million dots, right? But if you zoom out and look at like a monthly chart, right? If you go like the Bitcoin, right? You can see they come a lot less. So they're more accurate the higher the time frame. It works on any time frame, the 5-minute, but it's more accurate on the higher time frames. That's why we like to focus on a monthly and a daily, because the signals, again, are much more accurate, especially if you're looking at things over a long-term period of time. So $9 on that stop loss if you have it. GameStop, we covered GRT and Gala. And then we'll take some requests from the chat. If there's any, you guys feel free to get those in right now. If I missed any of your requests, feel free to drop those in the live chat here right now. GRT, we're just watching 10 cents. Again, it's sitting right on the bottom of the fib level. Got a green dot here today. If you want to play that, I would just use that stop loss at 10 cents. And then Gala also wicked right down to the bottom of the fib zone. And again, it's just bouncing, trying to go sideways here, giving you a green dot. I would just use that stop loss right there at about 0.015 on Gala. Aiden says, hey, quick question. So you don't offer mirror trading? Yeah, I post all my trades over here in Overkill Trades. I post everything that I do. You can see I sold half of my AI position today. You can see I cashed out my NVIDIA puts yesterday. I post all my trades. So if you want to mirror trade me, I post every single thing I do right over here in Overkill Trades. I also call out my setups over here. We called out BA, Riot, and MPC today. Okay, that was February 5th. So you guys can get access to that as well if you are a member too. If you haven't checked LTC, INJ, and TIO, I got you, bud. We got LTC. And once these requests are done, guys, I'm logging off for the night. I'm going to go spend some time with my wife and eat some dinner. Litecoin looks good over $100. $100. Let's just wait on that confirmation. It's just kind of consolidating here, going sideways, right? Just holding this level. $100 is the stop. If you're in it, I would wait to buy it for the green dot. If that thing can get back over 110, that'd be epic. If you bought it down there at 80, you're an absolute G. Okay, you didn't have very much time to buy it down there. I just watched that $100 level. DigiPatriot said, have you talked about PLTR? I told you guys yesterday I'd short this thing. This is so oversold right now, or overbought. Okay, it's way up here. Everyone on Twitter's freaking out about it, thinking it's the greatest company to ever happen. Right, we're up here in this territory right now. Okay, we're up here in greed, delusion. I mean, this thing is up a massive, massive amount this year. I mean, you're talking... I mean, we were at the beginning of last year, we were literally sitting at $15. It's at $100 right now. So if I'm the smart money and I'm buying at $15, I'm taking profits up here. In my opinion, this is where the retail are piling in, right? Retail's just, oh my God, PLTR, PLTR, PLTR. It's all you hear about right now, right? Everybody's just, oh my God, new paradigm, delusion, right? Oh my God, it's the greatest company. It's the new Bitcoin. Okay, you're going to get one of these here pretty soon. So I'd be short PLTR here. I'd be shorting it. I just think it's up way too much. It's very overbought. Yeah, Aiden, that's not me. That's not me messaging you that. I don't offer any services outside of outside of my Discord or the trading indicator. Those are my only two products. So there's not a different there's not a different thing. You can get my trades by becoming a member here in the Discord. And again, you could see everything that I do right over here in here. So whoever's messaging you, again, I'll never DM you guys on any platform I'll never DM you first. Like if you DM me, obviously I'll DM you back, but I will never DM you first or add you as a friend. So there's so many scammers out there, I don't even know how to control it. Okay, I've tried to talk to Discord. I've tried to do everything I can. Right, I have some announcements over here every day that will tell you like, hey, I'll never send you a friend request or DM you asking for money or crypto. Beware of scammers. So always check. If you guys are a member, you guys can talk to the chat here. All the members over here know that I will never DM you. So if there's something questionable or someone's, talking to you or whatever, just put it in the chat and say, hey, like, is this legit? Okay, before you do anything, don't, always double check. And my email is right here in the server rules. You guys can see my email is right here. So if you have questions about anything, if something seems weird or fishy, right, I'm telling you right now, I'll never DM you or add you as a friend. So if someone's DMing you right now, it's a scammer unless you DM'd me first. So my email is right here if you guys need support. But if you guys want to join the membership, you guys can get access to the live chat over here with all of our members. And there's over 1,000 people in here now. So, and we're all taking a similar approach to the market. We're all here to help each other and collaborate. So, yes, sir. And I'm sorry about that. Sorry about the scammers. There's nothing I can do. I don't know why Facebook and all these companies can't just shut them down. I mean, if I was in charge of one of these companies and I got one report of that, I would ban the person from the platform. I mean, it's ridiculous that they don't do that. Here's TAO. So this is another one we want the green dot on. Okay, this one's just very oversold down here to 250. Let's just wait for the green dot confirmation on TAO. Yes, sir. INJ. And this looks like it's going to be the last one, unless you guys have any more requests in the chat. We'll be back here live again tomorrow at 4 p.m. Pacific time. INJ's at the bottom of its fib level. I just wait on the green dot confirmation. This one's going to have a hard time breaking that $12 level. Doesn't mean it can't break it and go lower, but I just wait for confirmation on that. Again, it's down here at the bottom, discount prices. If you're long on INJ, I think this is a great place to be accumulating, but I would definitely set that stop loss here at $12, and I would wait for the green dot to buy if you're not in the position already. So that looks like it's it for today, guys. Looks like we got to about 48 likes on stream. If we can get to 100 on the replay, I will go ahead and do a $100, or I'm sorry, a 100 XRP giveaway. Just smash that like. We gave away 100 XRP a couple weeks ago. We just need to get to 100 likes on the video, on the replay. I appreciate you guys tuning in. If you guys have questions, again, my email's over here inside the Discord. I highly recommend you guys check out the membership if you guys are not members yet and you enjoyed the stream. And again, you guys can download all the indicators we talked about today, the Fibonacci, the 9 EMA, the red and green dots down here. Everything you guys can download right here in the trading indicator tab. Just click this link, takes a couple of clicks, and everything loads directly into your TradingView account. If you guys have questions about setting up or having trouble, again, my email is right there inside the Discord. And again, if you guys are new, I highly recommend checking out this trading course to learn a little bit more about the strategy and about the markets. There's about 7 or 8 videos over there. You guys could take some time to watch those if you want to, further your knowledge and become a better trader. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. God bless you all. And we'll be back tomorrow, 4 p.m. Pacific time. And we'll see you then. Take care.